today on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Hello, Lagos. Welcome to the second part of Dailies today. I'm still Hilary Noroka, and I'm here with Jimi Disu.
Morning, hilarious Hilary. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing today?
I'm so excited to join you today. We're on vacation in Abuja.
Yeah, this is the first time I'll be doing this with you.
Yes, and I heard you yesterday. It was very nice.
Thank you so much.
By the way, the traffic on the Lagos-Ekpe axis again this morning is terrible.
Yeah.
It took me 4 hours to get here from Aja.
Oh wow!
Yesterday, and I just got a WhatsApp message that it is hell down there. So Lagos State government, can you please do? This is supposed to be dirty December. People are coming in. That's not what we want them to face. Anyway.
Yeah. So we're looking at the papers again this morning. They're on the headlines. We have here Vanguard. Defense Minister Abubakar Badaru resigns. So continue.
Oh, okay. Let me. So the man, Mr. Badaru, resigned yesterday, and the reason he gave. Now I'm speaking my words carefully. The reason he gave is because of ill health, and we believe that might lead to the former Chief of Defense Staff, what's the Major General Musa, I think his name is. Yeah, who incidentally also, whether I like it or not, is a Christian. It's going to be a better perspective. It's most likely he will be appointed as a replacement. I think this must have been part of the very quiet agreements they had with the Americans. So it's not impossible that even the new defense minister might have a dotted line reporting to the powers that be, because look, whether we like it or not, we are being supervised. Yeah. And whether we're being supervised or not, I think most of them just want the job done. So kudos to the president for allowing the gentleman to go. It didn't look good before anyway. You had a Muslim, okay? President Muslim. Not that it matters to me, to be honest with you, but the optics wasn't good. So this is going to bring in some kind of balance, I believe very strongly. And I think that's what we should look forward to.
So do you mean if this is coming from the US, does it mean that Trump is no longer going to come guns blazing?
Is it already?
To Nigeria?
Is here already. The work has started, and it has started in earnest. And I think that, look, truth be told, we just didn't get it right. Truth be told, and we didn't get it right. And if it takes Trump to whip us into line, so be it. Look, that's just one piece. To be honest with you, we've had it so bad over the years. We just want some peace in our lives. Let me tell you something. A lifetime is I woke up one day and discovered I was a 70-year-old man. And I've been living in the midst of political turmoil all my life. We've never had, say, a period of peace. Ironically, the period of peace that I had in my life was when I was younger under the military government. But we can't have the military being in government all our lives. So things have to go through the normal channel. So we just want peace. I think Nigerians are just about, the tension is very, very high. I'm glad that the president seems to be responding somewhat to suggestions that are being given to him. And I hope that there's a resolution at the end of the day. The stakes are very, very high.
So another one here, and this is still about the ambassadorial list. 35 nominees, and the headline here says some Tinubu's ambassadorial nominees should be in prison, says Ambassador Joe Keshi.
Ambassador Keshi, when I want to, if I had to have a forum on international affairs, by the time I'm taking Professor Bolaji Ekemi, I think the next person I'll be thinking of is Ambassador Joe Keshi. I'm a great fan of his, and I happened to watch this interview yesterday myself. What this does really is it gives me an opportunity, because I haven't had any time to make a public comment about the ambassadorial list. It didn't surprise me. Look, we know the kind of president we have. We know what he always puts in the front burner. Politics always comes first. Inquiries are made within the party over the weekend. suggested that it's a reward system. These gentlemen, some of them worked for him. Some of them are daughters of associates. Some of them are. I thank God that one of his aides is dead now. What's his name now? Betumega, whatever, who was very angry when one of his essay media or something like that crossed over, when he was appointed over some loyalists. Some of the names in this list are completely ridiculous. Look, when Obasanjo, I'm sorry I keep going back to Obasanjo, but he has his faults, yes, but there are some things he did. He put country first. Dr. Christopher Kolade was not a member of the PDP when he was appointed British High Commissioner and Nigerian High Commissioner to the United Kingdom. It was because of his pedigree, and because he will get the job done, and because he will be well respected. And let me tell you, nothing is hidden in this world. What you know about these people, the whole world knows. Some of them might jolly well be rejected. And then when you go and appoint some of them with criminal records, past drug addiction, some of them who have mental challenges, bad reputation with anger issues, name it. Some have insulted. They have insulted the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria publicly.
I know two of such names.
Yes, they have insulted. Whether it is Bola Tinubu or anybody, they have insulted publicly. They have made direct derogatory statements about the President of the Federal Republic, and now that kind of person is an ambassador. I think it's just a reflection of the leadership that we have. So the president has the right to put names forward of those who will represent him, and those are the names he has put forward. And it's left for us to judge whether we want to live with that kind of. This is just about another. Before we had the names of those who were pardoned, and now this. So I'm not going to lose any sleep. But guess what? There's just about less than 2 years to go. Some of them won't even be able to go to their areas of posting by the time the whole process of appointing them is over. So maybe the president knows this, maybe he knows this, and he just wants to have some political satisfaction. Maybe he knows that some of them are not going to. He's going to concentrate on the major countries first, and after that, then maybe some of these, they'll just have the appellation ambassador, and there'll be no work for them to do eventually. Who knows? So those are my views on that.
There's been much uproar about the list. Do you think the president will rescind the list like he did with that?
But it's part of his DNA now. His DNA is always to rescind. So but there are more names to come, But it serves some of our younger ones right, who spend all their time in the social media abusing people on behalf of this. Now it's time for the appointments. They're putting their children there. They didn't put any of you. Oh, sorry, they put one of you.
Okay, let's move on to Ayo Festival. Lagos
Yes.
holds Ayo Festival on December 27.
Okay, this one is nice to my heart. It's the Ayo, of course, but if you come out on day of Ayo, if I see you, Hilary, I'll beat the living the last time.
Sir, Amy?
I'm telling you.
Sir, do you know who?
We're not
Do you know who I am? Do you know me?
Who are you?
Do you know me? Okay, let's see.
What I find, but it's not forbidding, it's just part of fun. But what disturbs me is the short notice. Usually we're giving, even to prepare the Ayos, those who will take, sometimes it takes about a month. In the past, you'd have to go for classes, you go for lessons, they teach you so many things. I don't know what the hurry is. In just about 3 weeks, there's going to be Ayo. Maybe it's to fit into the dirty December, but I think that if it doesn't fit in now, it can fit in next year. But I don't know much about these things. The Oba knows best. December 27 is going to be a Saturday. There will be the Ayo Festival. Come one, come all.
And there's something else I saw there about Adeleke.
Oh, that's
Adeleke.
Okay, yes, okay. I think it's somewhere here. I think we're still going to get to it, but I might as well talk about it now. Things don't look too good for Governor Adeleke. He can't go to the APC, okay, because if he goes to the APC, he won't get the ticket. The APC virtually have their own candidates. He can't stay in the PDP, so it's like he's shopping for which party. Maybe he'll go with APGA. because it's half from the east anyway. So maybe he'll go with that guy. Who knows? But we'll see how it goes.
All right, we have another one here. AON warns Nigerian airlines could collapse under Tinubu's new tax policy.
Well, this is you know, President I want to say Professor President Tinubu is known for all his tax. He's going to tax the airline tickets, and now they're just warning him warning him that look, the local airlines can collapse under this tax regime, because of course it's going to be a drop in. As it is now, I think the airlines are feeling the pinch of high tickets. If you increase it with the tax and so on and so forth, it stands to reason that they're going to have a drop in passenger, whatever. And whether you like it or not, some airlines will just crash and collapse. So,
and here, coup. Federal government gives protection to Guinea-Bissau opposition candidates.
Now, I'd like you to listen to this. There was a coup in Guinea-Bissau, and you remember that President Jonathan was caught in the coup. But that's not the story. The story is that the Guinea-Bissau opposition presidential candidate, remember that the coup was announced by the president himself, which is a funny thing, but we'll get to the politics of that. But the opposition presidential candidate, Fernando Costa, has gone to the Nigerian embassy and is receiving protection in the Nigerian embassy. Now, in principle, you say Nigeria wants to try to sustain democracy in Guinea-Bissau. But do we have, as we are currently constituted, do we have what it takes to sustain protection of this gentleman? How far do we think this is going to go? Okay. And I also think that it could be a distraction for our president. We have enough to fry here than for a president again to have one eye going on because we don't know how far what is happening in Guinea-Bissau is going to go. We don't know how far. If it's declared wanted and so on and so forth, it can become a political mess for us in the region and a real distraction for the president. But now, for now, people are still hearing that the decision to accommodate Mr. Costa within the Nigerian premises understands a firm commitment to safeguarding democratic aspirations. When our own democracy here is so shaky.
Or maybe it's just Nigeria playing Big Brother.
Well, but in principle, it sounds okay. I mean, but in reality is that the president doesn't need it. It's bad enough that we are in a mess. It's bad enough that the president is also thinking of politics of 2027, which is in the front burner. With this one, it's going to be distracted. You know, that's just my fear. I hope I am proved wrong, and I hope that all's well that will end well.
And I hope we don't have another Charles Taylor incident.
Well, we'd better not. We don't have the resources to do that.
And moving on here, we have this Fitson appoints 2 female independent non-executive directors.
Okay, Hilary, the news behind this story is that the Vanguard has an appointment page in which the new appointments are announced. Okay, and there's been this media hype, media rush, and so on and so forth. Not just the media, where women are saying that they should be accommodated in the scheme of things. But the reason why I brought this particular story is that 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 of the new appointments announced, 5 are women in the private sector. Let's go. Fitson Healthcare has appointed 2 female independent non-executive directors, Dr. Amina Mohammed Baloni and Hannah Emenahi Oyebanjo. Naskin Allied Industries has appointed Adele Misaka as their managing director. Leadway has announced Mrs. Adebisi Lamikora as their first female board chairperson, another woman. Cadbury Nigeria appoints Folake Ogundipe, interim MD, as Adeboye retires. The Cadbury Nigeria Limited has announced the appointment of Folake Ogundipe following Mrs. Oyeyimika's Adeboye retirement as the MD. A woman again. FRC's Oladide appointed to UNCTAD Africa Regional Partnership Advisory, and that's a man. But the women have it today, so I'm glad to see women coming up. I'd like you all to. Dr. Mora, I hope you're encouraged by all this. Let's see you become chairman of one of the board of this company, so I too can be going to get contracts and
But do you see a woman being Nigeria's president anytime soon?
It would be nice. Oh, it would be super. But the rough terrain of politics now, as currently constituted, it would be very tough for a woman. Very, very tough for a woman. The political culture that we have now is very bad. And you find most women might want to shy away. All these things we do, Hillary, are precedents. Once you set a precedent about something, it becomes the norm. Yeah. All this, the way the country is run, the way we run the presidency, and so on and so forth. Mediocrity. It's become the norm. It's becoming the norm. I wasn't shocked when this ambassadorial statement. If it was like 5-6 years ago, I'd probably be in a hospital now as we speak. But look at some of the characters. How that can happen in a normal situation, I don't know. But so be it. That's what the president wants, and that's what he's going to get. It's the kind of governance available, and nobody's going to penalize him for it. Nobody. Mark my words. If care is not taken, in 2027, he'll still be in the driver's seat, and then it becomes more of the norm. There are certain things. There are some unspoken things in good governance, in good living, that Nigeria was known for in the past. If you look at those, for example, who had been high commissioners and so on, they are people of immense pedigree. Okay, you put your first leg forward, but some of these people some of them are rascals, and to be honest with you, I don't want to run down anybody, so don't ask me to mention anything. but I think we know what we know.
Oh yeah, we know what you know. We know what you know.
Do you know what I know?
I know some things, not everything. I've not lived up to 70, so there are so many more things.
These days just to harass people. Younger people are more knowledgeable than some of us. I'm telling you. The only difference is that we have seen certain experiences. But when it comes to knowledge, younger people, I respect the young people. I just wish they push further. The younger they are, the more I hope. I'm not going to vote for anybody that is below 60 in the next election. So as a man, I'm not voting for anybody who is above 60. I mean.
So you've cancelled all the major candidates of the last election?
A lot of them have cancelled. Am I going to vote for two of them are in their 80s? I mean, come on. Gawan was in his 40s when he was president of this country, and he did a good job, including the Civil War. Some might not agree with some things he did that happened during the Civil War because the boxers are at his table. But hey, when Gawan stopped being president of Nigeria, after about 6 or 7 years, he didn't even have a house. Now.
I think now councillors build new houses in just 2 months.
Who is that?
Councillors build.
Oh yes, so yes, in just 2 months.
And so Lagos, just to remind you that we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Nigeria Info FM on YouTube and Nigeria Info 99.3 on Facebook. And another story here: reports VIPs with police escorts. Presidency urges Nigerians.
I think when this was issued by the office of this was said by the President's Special Advisor on Media and Public Communication, and I don't think he realized the implication of what he was saying, that we civilians, we people, should report VIPs with police escorts. It's an indictment of the government. Is Boala saying that the government has no control over its security personnel? Is Boala telling us that he's admitting now that there's a policeman that will be withdrawn and will still not go? He didn't realize the implication of what he said.
Guy, how far? You watch that game?
I did. Oh boy, that goal, eh? Hey.
Make I call you back. My time go soon finish. Sorry, I forget I get extra 3 minutes to talk.
I wonder why you hold a cut call. When na MTN better gist you dey use. Me, I still dey enjoy my free 2,100 airtime on top my new MTN SIM.
Yes, so get 3 minutes extra on MTN Better Gist. Text BG to 312 to collect your own awoof.
Learn boss level gameplay on YouTube with MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Binge your favorite gameplays till you master every move. Enjoy play along clips with your faves and challenge runs like never before till you become the numero uno of gaming. See more, be more, spend less. Get over 4 hours of YouTube streaming for just 250 Naira or 10 hours for 600 Naira on the MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Dial *312*800# to start today and go make a difference.
Hello, Lagos. We are really sorry for how that's cut in, but we are back. It's still Dailies Today.
Welcome back to Dailies Today.
It's Dailies Today here on Nigerian 99.3 FM. So let's take the final story that we have here today. Northern governors urge Tinubu to suspend mining for 6 months.
Yes, I think that speaks for itself. I'm sorry I was caught in the middle of the sentence about reporting VIPs with police escorts. But I think we should assist the government, since it appears they don't have a way of controlling their wealth. So we should assist them. If you see any policeman with, but I've seen 1 or 2 people now, rather than have police, they have some person dressed in army camouflage. I don't know whether it's soldiers. Specifically, I saw a senator. He had somebody in camouflage behind him. Our VIPs are very, very stubborn and strong-minded when it comes to things like this. But we'll do the best that we can. And I think this story, Northern governors urge Tinubu to suspend mining for 6 months, it speaks for itself. Larry, I want to run before this thing catches me in the middle of a sentence again. I'll be back at 9 o'clock.
Yes, all right. Thanks so much, Jimi Disu.
Thank you very much, Eli.
It's been a pleasure doing this with you.
Same here.
I mean, I think I envy Sheriff now. Sheriff and Kofi.
Okay.
All right, Lagos. It's still the morning crossfire here on Nigeria Info 99.3 FM, and I am still Hillary Noroka. At 8 o'clock, I'll be having the President's Senior Special Assistant on New Media, Otega Ogra. He'll be joining me. We'll be talking about the Ambassadorial.
There is December, and then there's MTN Yellow Tide December. From streets to rooftops, the wave is hitting.
Nigeria Info, we are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.